relate, baby, yo. Wherever you go. You don't go ever go solo. Even if not Morocco, I go follow you go. Yo. Juliet, I love you. Mexico, Jericho, I don't go let you go. Okay, welcome to my channel, guys. I'm so much excited to bring to you another interesting video right here. Okay, I was almost saying interesting episode, but then it is also an episode. Thank you so much. You're welcome to Funke Says. My name is Funke Oshin, of course, you know that. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much for the love on my first video. The love is amazing. I never expected I would be loved that much. Thank you for the encouragement, for the comments and everything, those that shared. I'm so much grateful for everything, and my silent subscribers, my silent viewers. I'm so much grateful. The fact that you encouraged me in the first video gave me more urge and more encouragement and more zeal to want to do another video. So here I am again today. You're welcome. Alright guys, today I'm talking about something that a lot of people have talked about it anyway, but most people who talk about this are always people who come from the abroad. But me anyway, I am bona fide Nigerian. I've not stayed, like lived outside the country. So today I'm talking about living in Lagos. I'm from Ondo State, and precisely Ondo Town. Okay, Ondo Town. No, we've been Christian and we've been, you know, they've given us some rank in Ondo Town, and we are now Ondo City. Yes, so I'm from Ondo City. I was born there, I was raised there. I went to school. My primary and secondary school were in Ondo, but then I studied. My university was in Ife, Obafemi University, Ile-Ife. Great Ife to Ondo is just like 1 hour. There were days that I would just leave school and say, guys, I'm coming, and I will come to Ondo and go back to Ife that same day, just like I'm going to town, like I'm going to Lagos or something. So it was more like I was still in the confinement of Ondo Town. So I lived all my life in Ondo Town, and I traveled. I served in Benue State, so that was like my big experience outside Southwest. And I left, yes, Ondo in 2016. Yes, I finished NYC in 2015 April. Yeah, I started working in May and I left in November, and I came to Lagos in November. So since November 2016, I've been in Lagos till now, 2019. So I think I have some things to say about Lagos, the disadvantages and the advantages. So let's start with transportation in Lagos. Back in Ife and Ondo, I could spend 500 naira to go to 5 places. Taxi was 15 naira. It was even 30 naira at some point. They changed it to 40, then 50, and I think it is still 50 naira till now. Anywhere I can go from a very long distance. For example, in Lagos, I stay in Ogba now. If going from Ogba to my work every day, I spend bike from my house 100 naira to Ogba junction. From Ogba, I spend 150 keke to my workplace. Yes, I don't have a car. I don't drive. And I can't be spending Uber every time, okay, or Taxify. So I jump keke. Yes, that's like 250 to go to work. After, when I get to work, if I'm late, I take 50 naira keke immediately to work, and that's that makes it 300 naira going. The same thing when I'm coming back. But when I was working in Ondo, 100 naira bike would take me from the front of our gates, my house, to my workplace. And the distance is farther than Ogba to Allen, where I work right now. 100 naira, go come, I spent 200 naira. But here, and you get to a point, and something that is even annoying is even bike. I took bike. I usually take bike, or I used to take bike when I was in Ondo from home to work. But here, it's so gross that you have to share a bike with who you don't even know from anywhere. I don't do that anyway, so I stress myself. I add much money when I'm late and there's so much queue. Yes, we queue to take keke. I can't remember how many times I took keke in Ondo. Last keke na pep. because I feel like, why should I take napep when bike is cheap? It's more like taking it's more like the same thing. So taking napep is not even an option. It has never been an option to me. I think I've taken it just once, and that was charter. Just once in Ondo throughout my years in Ondo. I stayed in Ondo for over 20 years, so it was just like charter. So taking bike was just the thing in Ondo. But here in Lagos, because I watched some videos and I saw people, the Briticos who came from London, from America, saying transportation in Lagos is very cheap. Okay, I take Uber a month, and I spend like 20 to 30k in a month for Uber, and it's very cheap. It's not expensive at all. Transportation, I'm like, hey, auntie, I don't understand what you're saying. Let's talk about here. We that are moving from Oshin to Lagos, Ondo to Lagos, Calabar to Lagos, Benin to Lagos. So I'm here for people like that. From all those other places to Lagos, transportation is expensive. I can remember, I have a little mark here. See, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the, where are you? This is the mark. I got it. Can you see? So I got this mark from taking bus in Lagos. That was when I was staying in Bega. I would take bus from Allen roundabout to Bega, and the way we usually run to enter bus, it's as if tsunami wants to happen, because you are there for like 1 hour, no bus, and when a bus eventually comes, people will start running. As I wanted to enter, the bus just jacked my hand like this. Yeah, blood started rushing out, but I was still struggling to enter because that was my opportunity. Oh my God, Lagos. I've never experienced that in my life before coming to Lagos. Like, I'll be struggling for bus. Bus for what? In fact, taxi was the thing in Ondo. And I don't know if it's like that in every other cities, in every other city rather in Nigeria. But Lagos, Another experience I had with transportation with taking bus was there's this fine jumpsuit. I'll see if I still have the picture I wore from the jumpsuit somewhere. There's a type I've worn this that people don't admire the jumpsuit in me. Yeah, is it in me or on me? Whatever, whenever I wear it. So this very day I was rushing again to enter bus when I closed from work, going home. And this jumpsuit just did free, the trousers middle, totally torn. There was nothing I could do, and I just abandoned the jumpsuit since then. It's now a rank in my house. Very beautiful dress, very beautiful style, but Lagos took it away from me. So transportation generally in Lagos is very expensive, and this video is to let those of you who are coming to Lagos, want to relocate to Lagos from other cities, to let you know the things that you're going to be facing. Transportation is not easy. If you're not rugged, you cannot enjoy Lagos transportation. And then working, like I said, I'm going to be talking about food. If you want to buy things as cheap as you used to buy them in your previous cities, you have to go as far as go to mile 2 or mile 12 to get things. So if you're getting it in every other place, the normal price, they're quite expensive compared to what you used to buy in your home. I can remember, I know for sure that fish is very cheap in Ondo, but here, if I can't buy fish back in Ondo, and even if where I could buy fish for like 200. That's Titus for like 200, 300. But here, the least I've ever bought is 500, and that's half kilo. Very expensive, And every other thing, tomato, pepper, they're very cheap back there. But when you get here, another thing that I miss so much is gari. Yeah, gari sobo. That's what we call. That's the one we buy in Ondo. It's equivalent to gari jebu, but then in Ondo we call it gari sobo. It's something I always look forward to getting whenever my younger sister is coming, or whenever I go home. I'm always looking forward to bringing gari sobo home. Wow, oh my gosh! But then gari is not. People still say it's cheap, but when I think about how much you buy gari in Ondo, I know that it is not cheap, or not very expensive. It's still quite affordable. But if you want to go extreme, you have to go to mile 2, mile 12 to get very cheap, like tuber of yam, gari, rice, beans, very, very cheap. You can go there. And then in Lagos, there's something they call Ojoja, something like that if you people go to villages or something to get foodstuffs, maybe like they go to Ogun State, I don't know the villages they go to get things, and then there's a particular day that they're gonna sell it. I've not been fortunate to buy, because I'm always seeing them in the morning when I'm going to work. That's when I see them around Ogba. I can't, when I'm rushing to work, I can't say because I want to buy maybe vegetable in a very, very cheap price. I'll be late to work when the difference is just like 100 naira. Another thing is I miss tete, for tete. Oh Jesus! In this Lagos, you just sell green, for green, big like this. But whenever I'm going to work, I'm always seeing that tete, but I just still couldn't stop, because they go to villages to get them to Lagos to sell, and people, the place is always jam packed, because people, that's a opportunity for them to get things cheap and then to get good stuff from villages. So another thing that I'm going to be talking about in Lagos is okay, I said I'm going to be talking about entertainment. Yes, it is true when they said Lagos is the center or the home of entertainment. Entertainment rules Lagos. If you are a social person, the person that loves to socialize, Lagos is the place for you to be. Every now and then there's an event. Every now and then there's something that would engage you and would make you very much socialize. I can't remember. Okay, maybe because of my work, I've gone to a whole lot of events that every weekend is always busy for me. I just have an event to go for, to work anyway. But imagine me not working and just enjoying my life. There's always something to go to just free yourself and just have fun every weekend. There's nothing like that in Ondo. Even in Ife, that's the only two place I can talk about. Even in Benue State, I served in Otukpo, Benue State. There's like that. The highest you can go is beer parlor, and I don't drink, but that's the highest you can do. Go to just a lounge and just go there. There's nothing like there's this particular show. Anytime there's a show, it's like Christmas. But here, it's just normal. In a day, you can have like 5 shows to pick from, to go for. So Lagos is really, really a place of entertainment, a home of entertainment where you can enjoy your life and just free yourself and have fun. Accommodation. Getting a place in Lagos can be so stressful. When I went home, there's a new building. That was last year in November. There's a new building in front of our house, and there are lots of spinsters, bachelors in there. And I was like, wow, how much would they get this place? So I asked my sister, your younger sister, because she has some friends in the house. She was like, I think she said they pay 80,000 a year for a self-contained. I was like, oh my Jesus. 80,000 a year in Lagos. You get you a cubicle. And when you're talking about a cubicle, just like, I don't know what I can compare it with. Very small, and you can never have your toilet, bathroom, and kitchen inside. You will share without 80,000. For you to get a self-contained in Lagos, you should have nothing less than maybe 250 for a manageable self-contained. And apart from that 250, the moment you're renting them, you'll be looking for like 350, because agents will take their own. They'll take their commission, they'll take agreements, all sorts of money, like 350, because you're looking for an apartment. And you're a spinster, you're a bachelor. Do I remember how much I got after school? I got a place, I think, for 3 months, and I was paying 25,000, self-contained. I had a bathtub, my toilet. Okay, there was a general kitchen, yes, but I had a wardrobe in the room and the room, and I paid. I said I just wanted to stay for 3 months, and I paid 25,000 naira, guys, in Lagos. When I was looking for house, I saw a whole lot of places, a whole lot of unforeseen places. You see a building that is so small, they will just transform maybe under the staircase, you just transform into a room, and just please just be looking somewhere. They'll tell you to pay 200,000 naira for what? So getting an apartment in Lagos, you have to have a whole lot of money. If you're looking for apartment in a very good place, in a very good environment, you have to have a whole lot of money. Yes, a whole lot of money. Only if you want to go and live in ghetto, or you want to live in a place where there are plenty talks, that's when you can pay maybe 100k for a self-contained. Yes, working in Lagos. Traffic. It is in Lagos that you finish work at 5 p.m., you get home 10 p.m. When I was looking for an apartment, I said, let me get a place very close. If there is holiday, I get to work in like 10 minutes. That's for you to know that my place is very, very close. From Ogba to Allen, it's just like 10 minutes drive. Max maybe 15 minutes if there's a little each. But when I close, guys, I follow my colleagues most of the time. My colleague or colleagues, yeah, anyone, most of the time, and I close by 5. I get to about 7 p.m. That's because my place is still close. The place that's supposed to be like 10 minutes drive. Imagine people who leave by 5 and get home like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. because they work on the highland and they live on the mainland. Some people have to leave their houses by 4 p.m. If you wake up by 4 p.m. in Lagos and go to parks and bus stops, you see people already ready to go to work. Traffic in Lagos is so crazy, and I don't know if it can be worked on. It can never change. I just hope that it could change. Before I came to Lagos, I remember back in school, like, I can never come to Lagos. Lagos is crazy. Lagos is that. But what do I have to say? Funke says, it is what it is, guys. You can live in Lagos if you can stand it. If you don't have a heart for hustling, you cannot live in Lagos. If you can't take risks, you cannot live in Lagos. Living in Lagos can be fun because you have more opportunity to meet people, and if you are smart enough, Lagos is a place for you to be. It's for smart people. It's not for sluggish people. If you are not smart, Lagos is not for you. So I've enjoyed Lagos so far. I can't say I want to leave. Only if I'm going to Canada. But it has not been easy. But I'm grateful to everyone who abhorred me when I came to Lagos, to my family, to my brother, to my cousin, to my aunt. Thank you so very much. It's like I'm staying alone now, and I know what it is to be responsible. It's not easy at all. Adulthood is a scam. But yes, that's my story about living in Lagos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed watching, make sure that you like that. Give me some thumbs up, like the video, comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. And if there's anything I left out, just tell me your experiences of living in Lagos under the comments. If you're not living in Lagos and you want to come, let me know if you're scared, and let me know if there are some things that you still want to know that I didn't talk about, so that I can answer you. What else? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this video with your friends. Let them know what I'm up to. Let them know that Funke is always saying something. Let them know what Funke says on topical issues. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to see you in my next video.
You dey Lagos so you know. If I carry you go banana, my guy, you go love Lagos.